The most controversial nude paintings in history, from scandal to masterpiece. Today, millions of people admire nude paintings in museums around the world. Visitors stand quietly before these masterpieces, appreciating their beauty, technique, and historical significance. But many of these same paintings were once considered shocking. Some were condemned by critics. Some were hidden from public view. Others were accused of offending public morals or challenging the values of their time. So how did controversial paintings become celebrated masterpieces? The answer tells us as much about society as it does about art. Throughout history, every generation has had its own ideas about beauty, modesty, religion, and freedom of expression. Artists often challenged those ideas, and their work sometimes sparked fierce debate. One of the earliest examples is Sandro Botticelli's *The Birth of Venus*. Painted during the Italian Renaissance, it portrayed the Roman goddess Venus emerging from the sea. Although inspired by classical mythology, the painting presented an idealized nude figure at a time when Europe was still deeply influenced by religious traditions. Today, it is considered one of the greatest masterpieces of the Renaissance. Another remarkable example is Titian's Venus of Urbino. At first glance, it appears to be a beautiful portrait of Venus reclining peacefully. Yet viewers have debated its meaning for centuries. Was it simply a mythological goddess, or was Titian exploring themes of love, marriage, beauty, and human intimacy? Its mystery continues to fascinate audiences today. Perhaps no painting shocked 19th-century Paris more than Edward Manet's Olympia. When it was exhibited in 1865, critics reacted with outrage. It was not the presence of nudity alone that caused controversy. Artists had painted nude figures for centuries. What disturbed viewers was that Manet presented a modern woman looking directly at the audience with confidence and independence. She was not disguised as a goddess or mythological figure. She appeared as a real person. Her direct gaze challenged the expectations of her time, and many critics considered it unacceptable. Today, Olympia is recognized as one of the most influential paintings in modern art. Another work that continues to provoke discussion is Gustave Courbet's *The Origin of the World*. Painted in 1866, it presents the human body with an unprecedented level of realism. For many years the painting remained hidden in private collections because its subject was considered too explicit for public display. Today, it is exhibited in a major museum, where it is studied as an important example of 19th-century realism and artistic freedom. The story repeated itself in the 20th century. Amedeo Modigliani's series of reclining nudes caused authorities to close his only solo exhibition in Paris after complaints from the public. The paintings that once scandalized viewers are now among the most valuable works in the modern art market. Pablo Picasso also challenged traditional ideas of beauty. His painting Les Demoiselles d'Avignon * shocked audiences with its fractured forms and bold reinterpretation of the human figure. Many critics rejected it when it first appeared. Today, it is recognized as one of the most important works in the history of modern art and a turning point in the development of Cubism. These examples reveal an interesting pattern. What one generation rejects, another may celebrate. Art has always challenged society to reconsider its beliefs, values, and assumptions. That does not mean every controversial artwork becomes a masterpiece. Many works disappear into history because they offer little beyond temporary shock. The paintings that endure are different. They continue to inspire discussion because they combine technical excellence with powerful ideas. Their controversy was only one chapter in a much larger story. Museums preserve these paintings not because they were once scandalous, but because they transformed the language of art. They influenced future artists. They expanded creative freedom. They changed the way people saw beauty, identity, and the human experience. This reminds us that controversy alone does not create great art. Time does. The greatest masterpieces survive because each generation discovers something new within them. They invite us to ask difficult questions. They encourage us to look beyond appearances. And they remind us that art often begins where certainty ends. The next time you encounter a famous nude painting, remember that you are not simply looking at an image. You are looking at a work that once challenged the world. Its greatest achievement was never the controversy it created. Its greatest achievement was its ability to continue speaking to humanity long after the arguments had faded. That is the enduring power of great art.